Hello to you, Mark Hall here with your fine wine market update. Today, Tuesday the 18th of November 2014. So levels of activity were brisk on the exchange in October, which is usual for this time of year and absolutely nothing to get excited about. Volume of trade was up 19% on the same period last year, but actual value, well, that was down 7.7%, which LiveX suggest would indicate that lower priced wines were the ones being bought and sold. Trade in Bordeaux, well, that continued to trudge along last month, taking a comparatively low 74.8% for trade, which was only a small increase actually on the record low of September, which was 71.1%. Australia did well in October. That took 4.3% of all trades by value, which maybe seems small, but it is in fact a record for this country. Penfolds Grange 2008, well, that dominated trade in Australian wines in October, whilst trade in Burgundy and the Rhone, well, that was also up. As was trade in the USA, with the favourites being Dominus and, of course, Screaming Eagle. So, on to the all-important indices, which were a mixed bag during October. The LiveX 100 did okay, rising by 0.4% last month, but the LiveX 50, which is, of course, the index which tracks the first growths, well, that dropped again, this time by 0.1%. The LiveX 1000 index, well, that fell by the same percentage, while the Bordeaux Legends index fell by 1.3%. Now, Champagne, however, was up by 2.4%, and the rest of the world 50 index jumped by 1.6% last month. On to the best performers. Well, Penfolds Grange 2005 topped the table in October, rising in value by 14.3%. Opus 1 from the 2007 vintage, well, that rose by 12.2%, and Cristal Champagne from 2002 rose by 11.6%. Montrose 2004, well, that jumped in value last month by a straight 11%, and Chateau Talbot also from the 2004 vintage. That came in fifth, rising by 9.6%. So, what was the story of October in the fine wine market? Well, it seems that last month was all about regions other than Bordeaux. The share of trade for Burgundy, Champagne, Italy and Rhone, well, they reached a combined all-time high of 6.8%. This is a clear sign, if one were needed, that buyers are broadening their tastes. But of course, October is always an important month in Bordeaux, and last month saw the end of the 2014 harvest. Now, wine grower and writer Gavin Quinney has written in his LiveX blog that there was a sense of cautious optimism in the region, and that was down to the fact that after a lackluster summer, conditions improved in September and October. He goes on to say that while 2014 isn't a great year, it could prove to be a really good one for many chateaux, and a good deal better than the 2013 offering. In our opinion, though, all of that is, of course, very interesting, but the most important factor of the 2014 campaign will be, as always, the release price. In simple language, how much will these wines cost? So, to sum up the month, well, in October, the prices of the first growths, well, they continue to fall. But not as drastically as has been the story month on month for the last few years. It was also a month that saw the popularity of wines from other regions continuing to rise. So, as ever, if you'd like to be able to buy and sell wines at industry prices, just get in touch. Our details are on the screen. So that's it for this month, and I'll be back with another update in December.